Hello, this is SmilerFlips. Welcome back to another episode of Skylanders. So in this episode, it's kind of a bonus video. Battle mode.
Player versus player battle mode.
I'll select Skygem Monster. I'm going to showcase all of these. Cube Dungeon. Options. Set. Start. So, I'm going to put on characters that weren't in the previous episode. Zap. And player 2 can have camo. Of course, there's only one person actually.
Zap versus Camo. Cube Dungeon. Skygem Master. Collect 5 Skygems. Bounce pads. Teleporter. Gelatinous cube.
So, I think it's worth showcasing all of this.
2, 1. Collect gems. Gem spawn. Gem.
1 gem.
Gem spawn.
I know I've got 2 remotes connected, but yeah.
Gem spawn. Gem. Gem spawn.
But the thing is if you run out of health,
One more to go.
then you drop your gem.
Zap. Wins. Player 1 victorious. Player versus player battle mode.
Battle mode. Let's do Arena Rumble.
Select your
for the
arena.
next one. I'm going to swap that one with Lightning Rod.
Good morning. Taking the world by storm.
And he's going to face off against Sonic Boom.
Lightning Rod versus
Lightning
Sonic
Rod's
Boom.
the only character that is
The Acropolis.
not maxed out. I think this one's the one for Dark Light Threat. Yeah, it is.
Arena
Because
Rumble.
Octopus is in it.
Rocket Hat. Comet. Teleporter. Bounce pads. Cannon. 3, 2, 1. Fight.
As you can see, Lightning Rod is not maxed out. It's not maximum level.
Lightning Rod. Just remain back bow before me. Wins. Player versus player
battle
battle
mode.
mode.
Let's have Sky Gold
Select your arena.
for the pirate one. And I'll have Terrafin versus Ghost Ghost. Because if it's an adventure pack one, I want to have the actual characters.
Terrafin versus Ghost Roaster. Pirate Grotto. Sky Goals. Carry or throw the ball into the goal for points. Teleporter. 3, 2, 1. Score goal. Kick off. Player 1. Touchdown. Kick off. Player 1. Touchdown. Kick off. Player 1. Touchdown. Kick off. Player 1.
I find this minigame boring. At least we've shown that out. Let's go back to Sky
Select your arena.
for Volcanic Vault. And I think it's fitting that we use Chop Chop and Hex.
Slice and dice.
When I am near.
Chop Chop versus Hex. Volcanic Vault. Sky Gem Master. Collect 5.
I know with this one the lava rare.
Collect gems. Gem spawn. Rising lava. Gem spawn. Gem. Gem spawn. Gem spawn. One more to go. Gem spawn. We have a winner.
There we go.
Chop Chop. The blade is my ally. Wins. Player 1. Victorious. Player versus player battle mode. Select your arena.
Sky Gem Master is just being used because it's one of the easiest ones to use this with. And on this one we're going to have Slam Bam and Double Trouble. Of course it would be a lot more fun if you had a second person to play it.
Slam Bam versus Double Trouble. Icicle Isle.
This is the one for Empire of Ice.
2, 1. Collect gems. Gem spawn. Gem.
You can tell this one's
Gem
Empire.
spawn. Gem spawn. Gem.
You've also got like
Gem spawn.
this is probably one of the
One
best.
more to go.
what I'd say is,
Slam bam.
if you do have the game yourself, actually play it with someone.
Player 1, victorious. Player versus player battle mode. Select your arena.
I don't want to do that. I want to do
Select your
Skylanders.
arena.
That's the easiest one. I think Cube Dungeon is the... Yep, we'll use Cyclops Square. Remove you two off the portal. And let's use Sunburn. And as the second one, have Stump Smash.
Smash! Sunburn versus Stump Smash. Cyclops Square. Sky Gem Master. Collect 5 Sky Gems. Bounce Pads. Teleporter. Spike.
I think these probably get the competition playthrough.
3, 2, 1. Collect gems.
So with this
Gem
one,
spawn.
you literally do that.
Gem.
Literally attack your enemies.
Select your arena.
I just want to showcase all of the different
Sunburn versus Stump Smash.
because this isn't a fun
Mushroom
when
Grove.
you've got. So this one's based on the life chapters now.
Collect gem. Gem spawn. Gem.
Yep. That's based on the life chapters. Not much to that one.
Select your arena.
Aqueduct is exactly the same as Volcanic Vaults. I'm not going to do that one because I don't think it's worth it.
Sunburn versus Stump Smash. Troll Factory.
What I can see people doing with this.
3, 2, 1. Collect gems. Gem spawn.
Okay, that activates flame.
Gem spawn.
That one do again. And that one's up there, okay. So, that's everything to do with this. Let's take those Skylanders off, and let's put Drill Sergeant on the portal. Because he's my favourite. And let's go into a 100% complete save game. So, if you're wondering, you can have 2 of the same Skylander on at the same time. For example, we've got 2 drill sergeants going around. And it just goes to show, these are both fully upgraded, fully maxed out. But as you can see, they've got slightly different appearances, just because of different upgrade paths. That's the same with all Skylanders. So let's take the drill sergeants off. And let's put both Dark Spyros on.
It's showtime. Then one and all.
Yeah. case. So now, let's put magic items on. And now let's put psychics on as well. So there's the too many magic items. We remove them.
Invisible
And now let's put Legendary Spyro on the board. So you can.
Showtime.
So a good way to go about battle mode, or this is something I think would be possible to do, and I do think it would be a good idea, is if, for instance, you have the 3 of your friends over, randomly pick out Skylanders, or randomly pick an element. If you're doing it without variants, or randomly pick Skylanders team. For in battle mode, each person has the same amount of Skylanders. Once one's wiped out, it can't be used again. And then just do it as last man standing. Because if you were to do something like that, it'd be good. Also, if you compare Skylanders Toys to Life gimmick to if you compare Skylanders Toys to Life gimmick to, for example, Fortnite, I do think that Skylanders is better than Fortnite. One, you've got a storyline, you've got a campaign, you've got an overall adventure, you've got an overall goal to work with. When you complete the game, you've got a completed hub world. Plus as well, if you look at all the chapters, I just think it's impressive when you got 3 stars in every single level in the game. It looks impressive. Also, you've got like storyline and lore. Fortnite, to me, is just boring, repetitive. It's the same thing over and over. Whereas Skylanders, you've got the variety of elements, and instead of just purchasing characters inside the game itself, you literally get physical toys of the characters. So, for example, if I had Drill Sergeant as a toy, I get him instantly in the game. Whereas Fortnite, I do think that to improve Fortnite, one of the things is the toys. Give the players that physical skin in game. Whether they're new whether no matter what the value is. If that was the case, then 1, it would encourage people to buy more merch. 2, you could charge more for the merch than what you would have charged for the actual character itself. And yeah, Skylanders toys were like £8 per character. And yeah, £8 per character. Or like £20 for a triple pack, if I remember. It was either that or no, it was £18 for a triple pack, if I remember right. So it would always encourage you to buy a triple pack, because you're basically getting a free Skylander in each one. Well, a really discounted one. And I do think that Skylanders is probably a game that, yes, later entries in the series did kind of kill it, but that's not due to the fault of player base, it's not due to the fault of Activision entirely. It's because of the way Toys to Life was. Because of all the competitors, it literally caused games like Skylanders to have its audience divided and split up into like 3 or 4 different groups. Once LEGO Dimensions and, well, more importantly, Disney Infinity were released. As soon as Disney Infinity were released, a lot of people abandoned Skylanders and went straight to Disney Infinity. It's one of those things where, unfortunately, things happen like that, can't be helped. But at least Skylanders has 6 games, a lot of collectible toys to get, and the quality of the Skylanders toys in general, I do think is really good. Because other than like small bits of damage from like use, and some of the paintwork being a little bit damaged on some of the characters as well, just goes to show that, yeah, the only complaint really I've got with the character, the only complaint that I've really got with the characters is you got one particular character who has weak arms and they snap off easily. And yes, it's very rare to find a version of the character with an arm that's still intact. Like mine, the arm is actually quite weak, so I don't actually put it with the other characters in a bag until I put it in its own little safe space, just so that it doesn't get damaged more. So thanks for watching this episode, and the next episode of Skylanders will hopefully be the end of the year. If not, then it will probably be at some point next year, as I need to get all the other characters ready for Giants. Get all the characters ready for the Skylanders Giants adventure. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!